Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session. Children, yesterday we tried to understand about the formative assessment 1 syllabus and the pattern of the examination. Today, let me move on to the completion of this migration and settlement, which we have been discussing for the past few days. Of course, we have learnt about the population and different terms involved in the population also. The terms like sex ratio, the population density, the size of population, growth, that is population growth rate, and many factors like literacy rate and IMR, infant mortality rate, life expectancy, many factors, many terms which are involved with the population we try to understand. Later we moved on to understand about the migration and settlement, and we have seen factors like temporary migration and seasonal migration, where people move for a definite period which are not considered according to the census report. We don't consider them as a, because the census has given the definition who are above 6 months of a migrant from their original place are called as a migrant. So because of the definition, most of these people who migrate during a particular season doesn't come under the migrant labor, and only skilled and unskilled laborers migrating to different parts of the world we have seen, and the people who are migrating to the places like Gulf countries are mostly unskilled laborers, and skilled laborers, skilled people like doctors, IT professionals, managers, these people are migrating to countries like America, Australia, United Kingdom, Canada. To these countries they are migrating, and today new countries also they are migrating to the places like Norway, Denmark, and even to Turkey. There are many other places which the people have been migrating in the present times. And later we have learnt about the settlement, the hierarchy of the settlements. I think you remember about the hierarchy of the settlement, children. That is one of the most important thing. I am repeating once again. See, if the village has no boundaries, okay, and it is a group of settlements comes under the hamlet village. So it is a part of the village, another village, okay, hamlet village, but the settlements are little away from the original settlements. Okay, the population will be 400 to 500, and this hamlet village will be a part of the village. Okay, a village generally has a population less than 5,000. Generally it has a population of less than 5,000, and if it is above 5,000 it is called as major gram panchayat. So the population, if it is more than 5,000 and less than 1 lakh, then they are called as okay, towns, or we also call them as cities. Okay, this is a population which is required. And if the population class 1 cities are there, class 1 cities, okay, so these are the class 1 cities have the population of more than 1 lakh and less than 10 lakh. Less than 10 lakh. They are called as class 1 cities. If you have a population more than 10 lakh, that means more than 1 million. 10 lakh is equal to 1 million, no children. So if it is more than 10 lakh, then it is called as the million plus cities. Those are called as million plus cities, okay, or they are also called as metropolitan cities. And if the population is more than, okay, 10 million, that means 1 crore, then they are called as mega cities. 1 million to 10 million, they are called as metropolitan cities. Here the population will be less than 10 million and more than 1 million. So this is how we have classified them as different. And another kind of settlements also we have seen. The kind of settlements which are coming up nowadays is called as around the airport. We call them as erythropolis, children. Do not forget about this important thing. This is called as erythro. So these are the cities which are coming up around the airports. And in India, we find around Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, okay, and even Kempagouda International Airport, Bangalore. Okay, and even we are also finding around the Mumbai International Airport, that is Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, Chhatrapati Shivaji CSI, okay, International Airport. So around this also we are coming, and Indira Gandhi International Airport. These are in our country, but in the world when you observe, it is a Suvarna Bhumi International Airport at Bangkok. Okay, this is in Bangkok, where the Electropolis are coming up, and even you can find Dubai International Airport in UAE, and even you can find another international airport at Cairo, Egypt, Cairo International Airport in Egypt. So these are some of the international Electropolis which are coming up near the airports. So we find this is about the migration and settlement. In the next class we shall further complete the lesson, children. Thank you.